Hey there, YouTubies! Man, we gonna sit in the yard still. What are we doing? We don't know, but we're gonna try and move it. We took the brakes somewhat apart. Maybe we're gonna take them more apart today. We don't know yet, but we figured let's put some gas in it, fire it up, and let's see if it'll move further than it did before when the brakes weren't taken apart. You know, maybe something comes shooting out of there like crazy and it'll just be good. We don't have to do anything. But that's not gonna happen. So here's what we're looking at. I don't know what it is. Okay, but it looks like that. Got a little Emmett with us today. Gas is in her. Let's see what happens. We know what's gonna happen. She's gonna fire right up. What I tell you? Lugga, 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 lugga. Like I said. Alright, so somewhat of a plan here. We're gonna pull this ring off. See what falls out. Figure out how this disconnects from in there. Right there. And then I think we could take this whole drum off. Not with these bolts, but there's bolts in the back side here in the drum. You know, just doing it the farmer way, because that's what a farmer would do. Here. Here's another one.
Beautiful, man. That's really nice.
There you go.
I want to bend that little fucking cool thing you got there. Okay, got that to hop. Cool. Oh, the bugger.
Here, I got it open if you get that one out.
Yeah. He's coming. Oh, bugger.
Oh, wrist attack.
Gotta switch those. Uh-oh. Son of a...
Well, I guess we might be looking for a new cotter pin later.
Yeah, that's at least something that's not like, you know, oh god.
Yeah. Easy replace.
Yep. Well, just the bean. Oh, dude,
Wow.
there it is. Dude. The missing
really?
ball.
Oh, no fucking way.
The missing ball, buddy.
I just cussed on the camera. Oops. But did you see that? He found the missing ball, Barry. Look, look. What the? But anywho, look, we got the ring off. But in finding the ball, you see this pin here? The cotter pin we lost. Which I'd rather have the ball than the cotter pin, because the ball's harder to find. Ha ha! Knee slapper. Can you find your balls?
Yeah, perfect. What? Little feller. Oh, little feller.
Takes a little bit of trust there to have someone else hit the hammer while you're holding something. But does it look like it's coming out? Oh, kinda. Kinda not. We might need to get some WD on that situation. So a little progression here with, you know, of course, the included dad words that everyone needs. But we tried pulling this pin, wherever, in there. It didn't want to come out. So I got mad at it. I gave up. So we tried getting this. Poor grandpa busted his knuckle on this, getting that. And then I was like, dude, when we pull this pin. So, anywho. We figured that out. Now we got all, you know, and we're doing impact things. Only if I can keep the socket on the end. Dang, is what I'm saying is we got the pin out of this guy that controls the handle here. Okay, and then I popped the one spring off because this other one's broken, so I didn't have to. And then there were 4 more balls that fell out, so they all made their way over here. Do you see them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right there. So now that we're in here, it looks like we could get these 3 bolts out of our way.
Grind these down in. Probably gonna get too overzealous with the fucking thing. Probably could have broke some expensive shit if I had kept after trying to make it work and shit. I'm like,
Oh, that's a long old bolt there.
oh no kidding. I remember that one on the top.
I'm gonna leave it in there.
Big Daddy Bruce is on the top.
And what do we got in here? Some brake pad.
Is it?
Powering her back up here. We're gonna see what's going on. See if we get that same feeling that we were getting. Let's see if she moves. We're just gonna go back a little bit because the bucket's down and the fluid's low. And we don't want to run our tools over. Man, we come in to take a warm snack break and get some water, and little guy Emmett comes running out the door. Dude, there's a snake in the house. And we're like, BS, there's no snake in the house. Oh, he wandered off. Where'd he go? He was just under here. Nope, he's not there. There he is. Do you see him?
There he is. Got him.
Glove?
Okay, got him. Yeah, give me the glove. Oh, God. Give me the glove.
Or your red ones?
Block
Give
his
me
head
one on my
off.
hand.
So if he does come at you, he's gonna have to.
Okay, watch out, Mike. He's coming on. Oh, he's on the hook.
He's hooked somehow.
I'm trying not to hurt you, buddy.
Either back up or go forward.
Okay, coming out, guys.
Come
Watch
on,
out.
back up.
Oh, shit. He tried to get me. Oh, shit.
I got the door.
God damn it. I'm trying to help you.
Sorry.
You're all right.
Got him out though. Look how big he is, dude.
What a pain in the ass.
And there he goes. See you, little buddy. Thanks for having a good time. Glad you didn't stay for a long time. What a bunch of excitement. It's been about 7 days now for me, not for you guys, but the parts, they're in. Remember those springs? These ones? Look at that. We found it. The same exact thing here. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. What? I don't know how we got lucky enough to find it, okay? But the plan is to replace them springs, give her another shot, see if she'll move. because that's the goal, is to get this tractor moving by the end of this video. Okay, so I don't know if you can see in here, but the goal is to try and swap out these springs here. But this ain't gonna be easy because I don't want to take this one out. But I'm gonna try and not, you know? Okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page. So hopefully if I get this screwdriver in here and push. Oh man, that's a tough spring. Holy cow. Oh, I can't even push on it. That plan might not work. So I beat that one up. I got it out though. You could tell how much better the new one looks. But it does look like that side's got a wider gapperoni, so it might make it easier to get in here. Because there's no hand space. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So let me try to get my dang hands in here. Oh, I got it hooked already. So we're using the brain a little. Using the stick here for pressure in. And I'm gonna use these puppies here to pull on this puppy here. Can I? Oh, I need both hands. Come on, baby. Almost had her. Just need to grab more of the side. And she's in there.
Nice.
Woohoo! Boom, baby. And we try that 4 more times. 3 more times? 3 more, I think.
How am I gonna do this?
Very carefully.
This is bad, I never been holding on to it.
Oh.
Now this is just automatically down. Never mind.
Dang.
Wait, grass is clear. How am I gonna get over there onto the concrete? Uh-oh.
There it is. Just fell right in its home. Now, there's a little pressure board back in here. Okay. Now, do I have enough pull this way?
Watch your hair. It's trying to get in the mess there. You want to be a part of it.
Oh,
You need to swap me sides here.
I don't think so. All right, come on, baby. All right. Almost had it.
Oh,
Fuck. There's my elbow and my wrist. Ah.
that'd be really nice to have those 10 locking pliers in the vice grips.
Yeah, let me switch that.
Yeah.
Ouch. My knee.
I'm running the whole time.
Half the battle is getting a hold of the dang thing. I already need it.
What are you trying to get?
Here, let's take a breather.
I like working on things that I don't know how they work, or I don't know what I'm doing type thing, you know, because I end up learning something. Look at this cool, neat action, okay? So these are them little ball bearings, which we should clean up and do stuff with. But we're gonna leave it just like this. And honestly, look at that. That's right there, the damage you can tell. That if we would have kept trying to run it as it was, and that's why the dang tractor wouldn't move. Right here is because this ball was, whoop, right there. But look how cool and neat that this thing works. So you see those, where the balls are, they look like those. So we put the balls in there, and you set this on top. And this is the handle right here. This is where the lever connects that you would pull on, you know. But look at the motion of the ocean when you twist on it. You see how it lifts up? This is the next section to put the springs on here. So we're gonna get our new springs on here and here. It's just gonna be a little difficult because it's not in there. And we can't do it in there because the 4 balls that are out here, because you know, gravity will take the balls to the ground. Most dudes know. So we gotta leave it this way flat so the balls will be supported like underwear, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a little hard to get them springs, because I'll tell you, they've had some pressure. I'll tell you, my head was about to pop. I was pulling so hard on those ones. So I'm a little nervous doing these. But anyways, I'm gonna quit talking and do it. Grandpa brought the grease out because he said these should probably be cleaned and greased up. So we're gonna do the right thing for once. So we got them in the ball washer because you gotta wash your balls, period. But do you see them? And we're gotta clean out the cups. Look at that dirtiness. Dude, oh, ew, did you see that?
That's some schmutz.
Gross.
There's some serious schmutz
Just
in there.
everywhere. So
give it one good once over.
power wash the balls and their cups real quick, and then you take a rag to them and wipe them down, and the mission is accomplished. Here, let me do it properly. Is that correct? Is that the right way to do it? Just a dabble, do you? A dollop on your daisy? And the comfort is there. A little dollop for comfort. Oh man. Where do you sit? You know what else? Oops, will you put a little...
Smack in there.
Yeah. Or on the outside of that one. We got that puppy in there, no problem. Went so easy, you know, especially with them springs. Well, we got the springs on there and then it slipped in there is what I mean, but it's in there. Putting a little heat to the situation so we can adjust this thing so it'll grab this and actually work right. How much heat do you need? When it's cherry red, that's when you're good.
Oh yeah, she's hot. Huh. Oh,
That looks like it's
oh no.
oh no. No. No.
Clean break. That just stopped us from using this baby.
Dang it.
Shit. Son of a bitch.
We might be welding stuff together. Dang. That was like the cleanest cut break, I mean, I've ever seen on a bolt. So the only thing that we can think of to do right now is sit down, have a warm snack, you know, maybe see if we can find this thing to buy a new one. But if not, you know, we'll just drill this shaft out, weld in a new bolt, put a couple nuts on the backside. We're back in business. So we got some thinking what we're gonna do. Brainstorming, and we need the brain food. Warm snacks. Little change up a pace here, but not much. We done wandered over to my place because it's a new day. Grandpa's doing something this morning. I didn't really remember. Yeah, I think it was going to a Shields or an Outdoor World or something like that. But the heck if I know, you know, because I got stuff to do. So we broke this piece yesterday, and well, we couldn't find a new one. So the plan here is I went and bought us some all thread because I couldn't find a bolt long enough with enough threads on it, you know, which kind of upset me. So I got some nuts, a couple washers, and then I laid this puppy up here, you know, kind of, you know, how we need it. And that's how I got all these little markies. And then I added a couple little extra spaces so we can have more room for our double nuts. That's the plan. And then once I get it all cut up, then I gotta figure out how to drill this weld out and get this piece out. And then get this one out too. Yeah. So I can then weld our new piece into there. So I may have opened a can of worms here, but let's find out. Dang! You see that? Woo! Dang! Yeah. It's finally a nice day out here. It's not like 90 yet, you know? It is pretty early still. It's like, but normally about this time lately it's been frickin' warm. Anywho, I'm also getting a little further. I don't know how much further, okay? So I did get the rod out of here. Dang, look at that. Dang, can you see in there? There are threads in there. Here's the rod. See the threads? Well, that side. Sorry. You see my little drill bit in there. I also drilled a little pilot hole on this thing. All the way through, clean through with a little guy. So now I'm gonna come back with this big guy and hollow her out. Say see you later, alligator. And then I think I also need to do that to this to get rid of those threads, because we have threads on this, you know. Or I just file down the threads on this thing and stick it in and weld it. I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do, but I think it's gonna be easier just to drill this thing out. But you know, yeah, so I'm probably just gonna drill that out. Whole lot of drilling. Like, look at the amount of shavings. Holy cow. Anywho, but the thing is starting to take shape. Let me get these out of the way here. But you can see, I ended up drilling that hole out. Make it a little easier. So now this guy will just slip in. Whoop, whoop. Then that nut's gonna tell me where I want to weld it. I can remove that nut later, but I don't think I'm gonna. But then you can see the threads. I'm just gonna put a little tacky there and then a little tacky there. Then you can see I drilled that out, so now she'll slide. Then we got a washer and 2 lock nuts. So pretty much the same exact piece that we started with, slightly different. And if we ever got to remake it, it should be pretty simple just to knock these 2 tacks off, pop this sucker out, put in a new bolt, all thread, whatever, put it back together. Not too bad for making it myself. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, let's get the welder out. It's actually right over there. Plug it in and do some welding real fast. Don't look too bad. Couple little tackies in there. I think I might put some thread sealant in here just so the rust don't try to go work its way in here. But other than that, I think our piece is made. It's time to go install it in the tractor. We made it to Grandpa's. The wind picked up as soon as I picked up the camera with the shade. It's out there, so that means it's evening time. I got my new part that we made earlier. We're gonna test try it, put her in action, and then put the rest of the parts in. We're gonna see if this puppy will move today, because that's been the main goal for several months. All right, first things first, we gotta take off our nuts. And we wanna put them aside. Where do we want to put them? Wherever they're gonna be safe. And the other goodies. There it is. Here it is. Look at it. Got the cotter pin in, and I'll tell you that pin was a pain in the butt. But then this, it went no problem. And then, you know, I gave her some action and instantly bent it. But I wondered why the original one was bent. And it's just because it hits right there, and that's just how it's gonna be. But look, the action works. Do you see it moving? So, we've got good stuff happening. Now we can put all them extra goodies we got in here to connect the gear to gear, you know, because this one will spin differently than this one, and there's a whole bunch of other pads that go in here. So we need to get that together, stuff it in here, and then try and give this thing a fire up again. So we got some work to do again. So we've done like a lot of thinking, enough that my brain hurts. But I think it's time we put one of these rings on right here. I mean, let me flip that around right here. But we got to get this puppy on there that far first. Yeah, remember that fight?
Oh, we might get it tonight, buddy. I was starting to...
Dang! Dang! Whole bunch of dad words and prying and stretching, but we got it. You know, okay.
Do we need to hook up the lower?
here's our next piece. So what we do think is these contain the balls. We put the balls here, pretty sure. Then these go on top of the balls. Wherever the third one is, we'll find in a minute. Then these, I believe, ride on all these little nipples here. And then the springs ride on them. This is all guessing here, guys, because I've never done this before. But I got confidence in myself. And Grandpa.
Probably slopping grease and all.
Probably should be, yeah. We got another wonderful evening here. It's actually about 3, so it's kind of mid-afternoon. Well, we got perfect cloud coverage. We had a good time at Cars and Coffee. I done stopped by Grandpa's again. Working on this thing. I done put it together and forgot about the camera. But it was just a couple of layers. It's pretty much like an Oreo cookie. You know what I mean? So you got layer 1. Then there's the springs in there that are in layer 1. Then you got layer 2, which is down in there underneath this layer. Okay? And that squishes those springs. Then you got layer 3 here. And then you got layer 4. And we got this bearing in there. Well, I don't think bearing, you know what I mean. The dang gear thing that holds everything. Okay? So everything should be perfectly center. I hope. Otherwise, we're going to struggle. Yep. Mm-hmm. But I definitely think that putting this all together in one piece is going to be a little heavier, but it should be easier getting her on there, if you know what I mean. So let's just get her on there. Come on, big girl. Holy cow. Find some grooves. That's a heavy girl. And some tight grooves there. Like no clearances. Give her a couple taps. Oh, yeah. Must be home. Yeah, it must be.
Oh yeah, she's cruising now. Nice touch, bud. That's it. She's home. Very nice.
Dude, Bubba, that 4-pounder, dude, she put some work in them forearms.
Yeah.
Woo! Groove.
That bounce back did us in.
Yeah.
The whole solid. Oh yeah. Okay.
Got that snap ring on. Now this last little piece in here. Yeah. Could you hold this right there and go around that ring?
On this side, this part?
Yeah. Oh, that's home. Can you go this side? It's home.
I felt how solid that was. You can do a forward now, I guess.
Now we just got to put that last little ring in there. See her? And then we can see if we did it right after we tighten these bolts back down.
Oh, it's just in time for the rain here too. Let's grab this Matco out of here. You work pretty damn good. We don't need no problem.
Boom. Dang, guys. It just started raining on us right as we got that piece on there. So if we couldn't have better luck today, I don't know what would happen. Dang, I feel so good. I couldn't even imagine how Grandpa feels. We don't even know if it moves yet, but I feel confident that it's gonna move, you know, because how do you find a broken spring and fix it and it not work, right? So I feel good about this situation. It's gonna move. The time is now. Come on, baby, move. Us to see if she's gonna move right now though. Come on, say it. Oh baby, I think we're dragging the bucket. Woo, she jumped back, baby. That clutch was gone before we started. She's moving, baby. Woo! Woo! Come on forward, puppy dog. Well said, more tractor dog, you know what I mean. Oh shoot, not enough juice. Oh, it's going, baby. Come on, Sid, baby. Show me she go forward. Oh! Oh! Look at her. Sid is on the move. Maya. Woo! Would you believe a dang spring that's this big would stop this humongo thing from moving? Not me. Mikey learned today. Look how long she's been sitting here. There's no weeds. They're gone. That's how you know she's been here a while. And I think we done run her out of gas. That's okay. That's a way easier fix than what we just did today. Well, technically the last couple weeks. There you have it, ladies and gents. It's been a while. We've been trying for several occasions to figure out what's going on with this thing. We finally got it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Comment what you thought about us. And, you know, you don't have to subscribe, but you'd be a heck of a lot cooler if you did. So thank you guys for watching. Come back next week because we'll probably be doing some TA stuff. I know you guys been looking for that. Thanks again for watching.